Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is take two of filming this. I got like 8 minutes in, and then this crying baby was just apparently, and the mother was just like outside my door. Apparently it was my neighbors or something, and he was just screaming through through a minute of the video. So I just I just deleted that. I didn't want to put you guys, I didn't want to subject you guys to that. That was, that was pretty gruesome. That was a loud, upset baby. So, take two. What you're looking at is the ESEE 3. I did not get a chance to use this yet. Last weekend it snowed when I was going to go out and put some use on this. Hopefully I'll be able to get out this weekend. I tore my hamstring yesterday, so walking's a little ginger, but hopefully by Saturday I'll be a little bit better, be able to walk some trails and put some use on this. I could, report back on my findings. So please take this right now, guys, as an overview and first impressions. I have not hard used this yet, or really cut anything more than cardboard with this yet. But I have been playing with it around my apartment, while I'm studying, while I'm doing other things. It's fun to handle, pop out of the sheath. It's my first fixed blade, so please keep that in mind. Just like I said in my other video, take things with a grain of salt. I really haven't gotten to beat this or get this, get that familiar with this. So, keep that in mind when when you're listening, when you're watching and you hear what I say. So let's start off with first impressions. When I got this in the mail, I was very happy. I mean, this feels very quality. What I ordered was the gray linen micarta handles with the molly back attachment. So it actually came like this. However, for the for the purposes right now, I don't need the molly back, but I think it's a great addition. It's a great option to have when you're hiking, camping, walking, backpacking, whatever, because you can attach it to your, equipment. You can attach it to your body and your belt on your leg, or just have it tucked away in your backpack. So I chose this option because I felt it provided me the most amount of carry options, which is, I think that's key. The more ways you can carry it, I think the greater the chance you'll have it on you. So let's get right into it. This sheath, I think it's called, it's not Kydex, it's called like injection molded plastic, and it's very high quality. I like it a lot. This doesn't come on the sheath, but this is how I'm carrying it right now, so I have that on. So you can tell it's very thin, and it's just a very high quality sheath. It pops off just like Kydex. And it's high quality, and I love the Coyote tan. So it's very snug. There's no rattle. It goes in, very easily, and it's a definite, reassuring lock. That's confidence giving. So and there's no wiggle. It is in there snug, and it's not that hard to pull out either. It's pop, nice and easy, and it goes back in authoritative. It's a good sheath. Very nice. Nothing bad to say about it, so that's good. On with the knife. I love this coating. I love the coating ESEE does on their blades. It's, you could see it's textured. There's there's a feel to it. I think that's cool as anything. I hear it's extremely durable. I haven't used it yet, but that's what I hear. I was going to go into something else, hence the pause. So this is the gray linen micarta handles. Oof, almost dropped it. That would have been bad. But this is the gray linen micarta handles as opposed to, I think they offer green canvas micarta. From what I know and what I've seen, the linen micarta has a tighter woven pattern than the canvas micarta. Jay Davis 882, he has a very good video, which he actually did for me, which was very nice of him, on the differences between linen micarta and canvas micarta, also comparing an ESEE 3 and an ESEE 4 and just some of his other ESEE knives. It's a really good video. You should check it out. But it's the handle's a little darker than I thought, but I think it's a great handle for what this knife is intended for. It's very comfortable. It does add some grip. It's not as grippy as, let's say, a Mannix G10. Like, you can hear it. The Mannix G10 is definitely a little grippier, but I think this is perfect for the intended use because you're going to have a good, strong, full grip on this. It's very comfortable in hand. My hands are about average, maybe on the little big side. I'm about 5'11", 6 foot, so average size hands, maybe a little bigger than average, but very good grip. And even when you choke up, that finger choil is very nice and allows you to choke up really well. You can really get up on that blade with that finger choil. The jimping is very good. It's not as aggressive, let's say, as a Spyderco, but I think that's actually a good thing. A Spyderco, when you're using it lightly for EDC tasks, the jimping really locks your thumb in there. Here, intended for a little harder use, so it's not cut as aggressively. So when you grip the knife harder, your thumbs will be locked in when you grip it harder, but not killing you. So I think that's, I think it's going to be very, very good jimping. I don't know for sure, but just gripping it like this, my thumb's locked in there, and it's not too painful, so it's good. The blade stock is about 3 millimeters, and the cutting length is, I think, 3.38, so just over 3 1/4 inches of cutting length, and I think just over 3 3/4 of actual blade, including the choil. I think a really nice touch is these green liners. You know, it's a bright green. I really like it. I think it really makes the knife pop. It adds a lot to it. You know, really cool. It's got a glass break and pommel. Yeah, and that's about it, guys, for what I can input. I haven't really used it hard, so I don't know. I'm not too sure. It came very sharp out of the box. You know, went right through cardboard, went right through computer paper. I don't know if it went through. I forget if it went through phone book paper. Not really a big deal. That's not what this is intended for. So I'm not even gonna try and find phone book paper to to test it out. But it's sharp. It slices right through cardboard. It goes right through computer paper. But I just think this is overall a great knife. I think it's very cool. I did EDC this, so if somebody's looking for a 3-inch blade that they can carry around and beat on, this actually does carry extremely well. I had this in my jeans in the 4 o'clock position. Maybe even 4 or 5 o'clock position, carried very well. I could barely tell it was there, even sitting in a car, and nobody, I didn't get any weird looks, so nobody can tell it was on me that day. I even went into a bank, which probably wasn't the smartest idea, but whatever. But carries very well. It's very comfy. The sheath is great. It breaks in very nicely. It's easy, locks up great, very confident in that, and it's easy to get out. The molly backing gives you a lot of options, and it adds for a lot of added security actually. So when the sheath is attached to these holes instead of in the clip, the knife actually, it has this, this Velcro to go over it, just in case you're doing something crazy. And if you're jumping out of a plane, it even has this to go over that. It's called, this is a jump-proof molly backing. I'm not going to speak too much on this because I don't know too much about this. But overall, very comfortable knife. Very nice in the hand. I really look forward to using this. I can't wait to go out and beat on this. I had to hold back from just going outside, grabbing a branch, bringing it inside, and just cutting it up in my kitchen or around the table. But I also didn't feel like cleaning that up. But I really hope I get to use it this weekend, guys, and report back to you some better findings than just an overview and first impressions. But first impressions are excellent. Very pleased with this knife, and the whole package, what you see here, was just under $100, shipped to my door. So I think that's a good price. The steel is $10.95, but I'm sure everybody knows that. Now, one thing that when I was trying to decide what kind of hand or what kind of fixed blade to get. Sorry about the mental lapse. Sometimes I'm retarded. But when I was trying to figure out what fixed blade to get, I wasn't sure what size this was, because I do live in New Jersey, and there are plenty and plenty of people that will look at you crazy if they know you have a knife on you. So I really want it to be EDCable if I had to, and very concealed if I needed to be, because for whatever, there's sheeple out there. So just to give you a better idea of what size this is, maybe it'll help you guys like it'll help me. First of all, check out Jay Davis 882's video. I think I mentioned that before. He gives you a lot of good info on these knives and has a lot more experience using them than I do. But here's a size comparison that I could show you guys. So there's the ESEE 3, And there's a Chris Reeve Zahn. And yep, this is not trick photography, guys. The Zahn is bigger. Not by much, but it surprised the hell out of me. You really don't think of an Zahn being bigger than a fixed blade, but this is also my first fixed blade, so I still have a lot to learn. For those of you that don't have an Zahn, here's a paramilitary 2. This isn't the best angle for you guys, is it? Alright, here you go. I'm going to move over a little bit. Okay. The pulled hamstring, it hurts to kneel down. But there's a better size comparison for you guys. It's pretty darn close to the same size as a Para 2. So it's very carryable. The overall length on this, I think, is a little over 8 inches. I think it's like 8 1/4 inches, something like that. So very EDC'able, very carryable, but I think it provides a big enough blade that for light use, not light uses outdoor. I don't know how to say this, guys, but yeah, you know what? You're not going to want to get this if you're going to go batoning. If you're going to baton through wood and make firewood, you're probably better off getting a bigger blade. But I don't need to do that. I don't need to make a fire. I'm not using this, for survival, for a weekend, out in the bush, out in the jungle. So, and there it is next to a Mannix. Bear with me, guys, when it takes me a little while to get an idea out of my head. Sometimes it's quick and smooth, other times it's painful. But there you go. There's some knife comparisons. So hopefully this helps you guys out. Drop some comments below. Let me know if this was helpful, if it wasn't, if the reviews are too damn long. Just give me some feedback. Let me know how I can make this better. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Since I got my phone back, I will be able to do a couple more reviews. Hopefully a couple more reviews will be coming out. Hopefully I'll try and get to 2 tomorrow. I might do the Zahn takedown, clean, and grease it back up. But anyway, that's here nor there. Overall, I think it's a great knife. I think it's a good value. My first impressions are, I was impressed. I think it's very quality. I'll give you guys updates when I do go out and use it and let you know if anything changes. Alright? Alright, see you in the next video, guys. Have a good one.